Okay, guys.
Two monster trucks
and two best friends, and only two cars and two racers.
are left, and they are going around the spiky cones. Careful!
Guys,
Watch out for the cones! Where is he now?
the Spiky Cone Challenge. Look at the spiky cones. There are lots of flat tires. Hey guys, look at the spiky cones. Do you love it, isn't it? There are lots of spiky cones on the road. There are lots of big and small cones. There are lots of cones. And there are lots of spiky cones on the road. And the Spiky Cone Challenge, we're in the both in a tiebreaker in the
First place.
Well,
Troublemakers
it's not exactly the most.
has wonderful or some evil has looking through the spiky cones or the spiky and pointy has the spiky cones on the road, or some evil the spiky cones on the road, or the wonderful spiky cones, or the summon on the hull, or the wonderful.
The big city location matters.
They had spiky cones on the road. It seems those spiky cones on the road. I wonder where those spiky cones on the road. This seems like the spiky cones on the road. This seems the traffic light is turned red. Maybe you should tell Mr. Authority. We can tell the green light means go had evil sometimes there anyways. We can have spiky cones on the road, or even have somewhere else. It seems the spiky cones on the road, and they have turned red or somewhere else. Mr. Flick, you said big trouble. You see those spiky cones on the road, or they have the flat tires, or somewhere else. Yeah, Flower, big trouble.
He doesn't.
Looking through the spiky cones, they were going to through for the last challenge of Summon Idaho. If you're going to the Grandma and Chi-Chi's house, looks for you too. Do you love the Grandma and Chi-Chi's with yours, huh? Do you love through the Summon Idaho, looking through the Grandma and Chi-Chi's house with yours? Well, Mr. Flick.
That's right.
Well, guys, there are lots of spiky cones that have the flat tires in. Well, guys, there are lots of spiky cones in. And remember, what do you say, guys?
And we're almost at
The Summon Idaho has the 2D shapes and 3D shapes. They both have last challenge. They're gonna have both 2D shapes and 3D shapes and the
finish line.
Well, yes, Big Trouble. The finish line has returned, from the Summon Idaho. They're gonna need somewhere else. We're gonna need to find a way. Which of these streets go to back to have most directions? Which we need to tell us. We're gonna need to find the Summon Idaho. Where those guys could be is, and
Unfortunately,
Mr. Flick and Big Trouble. This seems looking through the traffic lights and they turn red. And now we need to find a way to get an interstate for 1993 have turned left, or the signal has this time. The street says Hamilton, Montana and Missoula, or Leador, or somewhere else. Looking through the traffic light signals, the seams have red light signal.
it's pretty difficult to get to.
Yeah, Flower and Flick. But remember, we're gonna need to have to wait to get red light and to get to the 2D shapes and 3D shapes. Remember, you 3 guys, and remember, you 2 guys.
Go on.
Who cares about Leafy wants to talk about it, has the house up for an element animation, has the second for an element animation, wants come back to 3D shape challenge. And now it's time for a 2D shapes and 3D shapes going back to Helmont, Montana in
Didn't beat us now.
Oh,